That right there is a few skeletons. That is a few. Let's hit the button. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now, chop! 30 levels. Just like that, we now have 30 levels. So hello everyone I know. My name is SlackLizard. Oh, that was a hiccup. And welcome back to Let's Play Bedrock. When in the last episode of Let's Play Bedrock, we set up this skeleton spawner here, which now gives us unlimited access to bones and many bows, which we really don't have much need for at this moment in time, but we have access to them nonetheless. And I think today we're going to begin off the video in more or less the same fashion that I have in the last video, which means I'm going to go potentially do a little bit of a live stream because there's a few materials that I need to grind for so that we can move forward with today's episode. And one of them is this. I need some redstone because I want to try to automate this just a little bit more so that I don't have to count hit buttons. Now, in order to get redstone, we're going to need to delve down deep into the world or do a lot of exploring, and I'm not feeling the exploring, so I think we're going to do a bit of caving around the area. We're going to go all around here, light up as much as possible, mine up any ores that we can find, and just see what else we can find. So that being that, if you ever want to take part in a live stream where you can see some of the other stuff that happens aside from what happens in YouTube videos, you should definitely check out twitch.tv/SlackLizard. That being that, let's do a fade to black and we'll be right back. Alrighty, here we've done a little bit of streaming, done a little bit of caving, and a little bit of fishing, and we got some more redstone. Now what I want to do is make up a bunch of sticks. Let's make up, I don't know, 32 redstone torches. Grab that, and then let's make 16 more comparators. Well, not comparators, repeaters. Right, and I want to now see if we can engineer this thing up here to be a little bit more automated. So let's dig out a little bit of room because we're going to have a lot of repeaters back here. And let's try this test again. I'm going to put a repeater going right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. Break that, break that. I honestly do not think this is going to be enough delay, but we've got to test somewhere in order to see where we are and how long this is going to take. So that is 11 repeaters right there. Come back around here to the front and we ignite our campfire. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9 is going to get us nowhere near dead. 18. If all that math holds up correctly, then we need to double that almost. So we've got 10, 11 repeaters here. Let's add in 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No. Let's add in a few more into this mixed. Go ahead and put a couple torches back here so we don't get no spawns. Remove you, remove and remove. Add in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's definitely the wrong way here. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and put these on full delay. Honestly, don't think that's going to be enough. Let's add in another 2. We'll put you there, we'll break you there. Full delay, full delay, full delay. What I want is to get this to the optimal amount of damage they take and then dispense out the water. Now, some of these may already be injured, but let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You know what I don't see here? Water. Why did we not water? We don't really need to talk about that. Okay. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh. I don't think you're one punch. That was close. That was really close. We got 1 repeater left. We're definitely going to need to make some more here. Excuse me, let's make 3 more. I don't think we're going to need 3 in the situation of what we're doing, but we are going to need a 3rd one here in just a minute. Remove, repeater, repeater, break, repeater, full delay. Look, I did it again. These 2 We're going to leave on a 1 tick delay. I think we're going to be getting close with our number this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that our magic number? I need like one more tick of delay. I mean, once we get mending, it won't be a big deal anyway. I have a feeling, though, that one more delay is going to be too much. So I'm going to wait test this. We're going to put one on each side. And back to the episode of counting with Slack. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not quite. I mean, there's one hit with a sword. One more delay here. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No. One more ticket delay here. Excuse me, game. I need a fresh skeleton. Thank you. There is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Water. Good. That is about as close as I think we're going to get. Now, I need to add in another circuit. And I have 2 repeaters. I want to put a repeater here. That's not going to work. Because what I want to do is turn that dispenser off so that the water is no longer there. And I was thinking I would just come off of this one here and run another redstone line all the way down. But if I do that, then I have to add the same amount of repeaters. And I don't necessarily want to craft up that many more repeaters, but I want it to be just a little bit more delayed than the original circuit. So I need to pull this all back by 2. I'm going to grab these 2 repeaters, put that one there and that one there. Full delay, full delay. That one's on 3. Move you, put you there, full delay. Connect, connect, connect. And then we need to come out like right here. So you get to have that back, and you get to have that back, and you get to have that back. I know I've just made this a lot more complicated than it probably looks like it should be. You're on 4 tick delay, and if I put you there, and I connect you up there on a 4, will that turn it off in time? Let's find out. Might have to add in one more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did that do that? No. All right, you all got to go. Goodness gracious, we're filling this chest up with bows really quick. So I think let's give ourselves a couple more repeaters here. And then we'll go back here. Out just a little bit more this way. And what we're going to do is add in a bit more delay on this circuit here. So hopefully we can delay that long enough that that turns on and then that one turns it off. Let's try again, but let's add in a torch or 2 back here because it looks a little dark back there. All right, magic test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. Eureka! It worked, and then just boom. Good deal. It's not exactly the prettiest thing in the world, but honestly, at this moment in time, I don't care. It gets me exactly what I want. And sometimes that is one of the best ways to go about with redstone, is to get what you want, and then you can add in detail later on to make it look better. All right, now I found 4 diamonds while I was out mining too. That should give us the diamonds that we need to make an enchanting table. The only problem is I think we're going to need something I do not have. Oh, recipes are locked. I guess it's because I haven't got no obsidian. Thought I did get obsidian. I think I need a few things. I think I need obsidian, and I think I need glass. We should have sand up on the surface. Let's go get some sand. I really thought I found some obsidian, but maybe I didn't. Excuse me, you can stop that and just go to smelting that. Appreciate that. You go in there, and we'll deal with that. Let's go see if we've got obsidian, and let's get some sand. We might have to end up manually getting some obsidian by taking some water down and finding some lava. I don't remember if I found any lava sources while I was down there. I don't think I did. All right, all the way back up into our treehouse. I added in a trapdoor because I didn't want anything to climb the ladder and get up here and decide to, do a sneak attack on me while I was up here. And no, we do not have any obsidian. It's fine. We'll get a few pieces of glass, then we'll head back down and see if we can find the obsidian. Oh, wait, I need diamond pick. That shouldn't be a problem. I think we had 4 down there. Diamonds, that is. All right, did that give me the ability to see the crafting recipe? No. I'm pretty sure all we're lacking is obsidian. All right, let's go find some lava, which means we're going to need that bucket of water. And additionally, we need to swing over here. We need to grab up one more diamond out of here because to mine obsidian, we need a diamond. Check and a check. You know, I've been down there a lot and I don't remember seeing a lot. There is this little offshoot here that looks like it leads to its own cave. By chance, do you lead down to anything that looks like there's going to be lava? No, you lead down to what looks like up here dead end. Good job. Excuse me, skeleton. You are not invited to this party. We made it all the way over here. Still no signs of lava all the way over here, but we're going to go ahead and work our way down and light up these caves. There's some lava all the way down there. Ooh, little sketchy. Little sketchy, so let's just do that. It's good. Let's go ahead and light this up. Ooh, look, free diamond there. Excuse me, go away. Ooh, more over there. You know what? Let's take that out. Light up some of this. We'll grab these diamonds while we're here. Grab this one here. Thank you. Hey, wait, that's cobble. Cobble means another spawner. And that one is a spider spawner. Okay. We'll take the enchanted apple out of there. Ow, ow, no. Bad, 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 bad. Go away. Give me a minor heart attack. You know, that one. No, it's not going to be that close. It just kind of feels like it because of the route we took. Definitely not close. All right, anyways, getting sidetracked. Diamond. And another one. And just a quick check behind here to see if there's anything else. And no. All right, good. Okay, nothing there. All right, where was the obsidian? Somewhere over here, but another diamond first. Oh, look at that. Always dig behind. You never know when you're going to find another one. All right, lava here. Let's put the water down. I don't want to end up in the hot sauce. This is very painful without efficiency. Oh, man, I just wasted that glass. All right, give me all of that. And back up we go. Yep. Yeah, no, that water can stay there. We'll probably be back down here for more eventually. Ooh, almost jumped off the edge there. All right, now we need to go all the way back up here. Some of that glass, because we wasted glass down there at the bottom. And that is now good and done. And if we check you, can I see an enchanting table? I can't. I just need a book. We should have quite a few books. We got 31. You? Oh, we almost just clicked the wrong thing. There, we got that. And now we need some bookshelves, which we don't have sugarcane. We do have books. And with books, we also got logs. Turn those all into that. 3 bookshelves. We need more logs. Oh, it's a good thing we have an axe on it. And we have a small island here that does need to be de-treated. So we'll just go ahead and knock out a few more. See how many bookcases we can. And you to you. That is, why can't I craft that? Excuse me. 10. I don't think that's enough for a full table. But that will get us a lot. Let's go see how much we can get out of that. Quick drop down here. I have a feeling we're going to have to change our entrance place here very soon. Or we're going to have to dig this way. Probably going to just dig this way to put in the enchanting station. About time to open up this area for a little bit more room. Should be enough there. I have an idea for this inventory of doom that we're going to be trying here in just a little bit. And I think it's going to work out pretty good. Now, if I put enchanting table there, that would be bookshelf back there. Me, bookshelf, 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 boom, 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 boom. You get to remove. You can go there. You can go there. And if I were to check level 20, you know, level 20 ain't bad. Is not what I would like yet, but I think we can get the rest of that sorted out. So I think I'm going to take a few minutes here, do a little bit of digging, see if we can dig out a different way out of here too, and gather up a whole bunch of levels from these guys. It is not pretty, but there is now a primitive cobble staircase leading from the surface all the way down here to our spawner. Now, I did a little bit of digging as well, not a whole lot at this stage in the game. We've got the enchanting station pretty much all set up now, and I added in a dispenser here with a little bit of a clock so that we could harvest up and farm some quick and dirty sugarcane. And if there was bone meal in there, it would spit that out and we just break that manually, which good to go, works. Now, I want to move on to another little project. I still need to do enchanting. The only thing I've really done is a pickaxe at this moment. But what I want to do is deal with all of this. I do not want to sort this. And we now have Copper Golems, which should sort all of this for us, which also makes me realize I've got to I've got to move all this. This is definitely in the way of where I need it to be right now. Right, let's transfer everything over this way, and then we can plan what we're going to do over here. You go into smelting. We're going to need a bit more fuel. Do I have anything for fuel? Yes, I do. Good, go in there. Good. Now, first things first here is we're going to need a copper block, and we're also going to need a carved pumpkin. So let's make one set of shears. Do that, and that part is now done. We've got 2 chests here. How does one copper chest? I am probably overlooking. Is it as simple as this, maybe? Yes, it is. 1, 2. We need at least 2 hoppers. 1 and 2. That's not quite going to work as I want it to there. We might have to move that because I don't want to pull that flint and steel out. And we're going to need just a little bit more room back here. Not a lot. This is not exactly going to go as I want it to. I really don't like that there, but that is the best spot for that at this moment in time, which is going to force me instead the hopper or 2. Let's make 2 more. Probably about the extent of what we need. Now I want to pick up all drops from these guys, and I want to pull them over to this copper chest here. So if we just go hopper, 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 looks like it does work. Good deal. Then let's fill back in the ground here. Now I want our copper golem to sort things out once we make it somewhere around in through here. Like if I put a double chest there, and we need to go over just a little bit more, and another one right here. Our copper golem, go ahead and spawn him in here. I think it's just that and that. Boom. Comes with his own chest. I wish I'd known that. You don't get that chest. You get that one. We need to determine where things are going to go. You don't need to get access to those chests over there. I need to get out of here. Do that. Remove and remove. We need to put items in that he finds a place for. So if we were to put the bones there, arrows there, they should end up there, and everything else should end up in that last chest, which is not going to be where it stays. It's just where it's going to be starting. So let's do this so that we can get these guys killed and get him to work and see how this is going to work for us. Okay, we might need another hopper or 2 around here. Let's break this and this. Chuck all that into there. And he should be getting to work. What you got? You don't need to be hiding underneath. Let's eliminate that problem. Dude, get out from underneath there. You got a chest right there. Block all that. Oh, you should just put that in there, but we're going to assume that you're not very smart. There. Now there's a bow in there. Good. You've found where the bows go. You apparently don't have very good memory. All right. So we're now sorting out the bones. We're sorting out the arrows. And you should be chucking the bows over there. I have a distinct feeling we're going to have to add in like one of each type of armor and such into this. Let's keep this dude busy for just a second. Let's grab all these, and all that can go into there. Those can all end up in there as well. I know we could just sort this ourselves, but hey, it's the point of having the copper golem for them to do the stuff for it. While he is doing that, let's make ourselves a new sword and see if we can get some unbreaking on. Because Bane of arthropods. I need a grindstone. Alright, take that away. Can we try that again? Fire aspect. And some unbreaking. Unbreaking 3. Smite. Okay. Let's clear these out again. You know, I'm sitting here watching this guy work, and I really want to take this automation up even another level. Bones, arrows, bows, armor. Now, I don't need leather related stuff in here. We're going to take out all the leather. We're going to put it in this chest back here. This is going to take a little bit of time to figure and sort this all out. So I've spent a little bit of time at this now. Where I said I had a plan I think I finally got that plan executed. So we've got bones being sorted out here, arrows going there. We have 2 copper golems down here. And then this double chest here hooks up via hoppers and goes all the way into this furnace right here. And seeing as there's bows in there, they will always put bows in there unless we run out of fuel. In case you didn't know, bows can be used as fuel. I find that something very handy in an early game, especially with a skeleton spawner. Now, this chest here is technically empty, and the only thing that they should put in there will be everything else that drops from these guys, because this chest here is holding our leather armor. I need to come up with a little bit of a system here that kind of says, hey, when there's so much leather or so many items in the chest, we need to burnificate those so that we don't overflow with leather armor. But that means everything else in return ends up going over here and being smelted. So if I were to just hit this, and we're probably going to break this sword at this moment in time, but we can do a little bit of an example with this. Let all these guys burnificate, kicks off, and we take them out. Granted, we don't have a lot in there at this moment in time. All the drops filter down. The bows will end up in there, the smeltable items there, which means nothing but goodies end up in here, which I think is absolutely amazing. So we have made a automatic smelter using the copper golems, and that right there I think is pretty cool and pretty handy. But I do think that right there is where I'm going to go ahead and call this one an episode. I've got a lot of things that I need to get to and think about on what we can do to design this and make this better. Being that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And on that note, I'll catch all of you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.